This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video, I'm going to analyze the $3 late pick 3 and the $5 late double at Santa Anita Park on Monday, October 13th, and I'm going to use today's Racing Digest data. I'm going to look at the fast figs. I'm also going to be looking at the race header and the past performance data in this video provided by today's RacingDigest.com. Let's get started with the 7th race. This is the Swingtime Stakes, 1 mile on the turf course. We have a full field in here, and we're going to look at the fast figs first. And 2 horses tie for the best fast fig. That is number 4, Nadette, and number 11, Vibez. They both have a 127. But as for Nadette, number 4, she's a late runner, and she could be in trouble in here because there's not a lot of pace. The first thing we're going to look at in the race header is the column number 7. It says PER, that's the running styles for the horses, and the only horse that is a front runner is number 14, Delightful Laura. That one isn't also eligible. She's going to need scratches to get in. So if she does get in, they're probably going to send her to the lead from the outside post. Otherwise, we're going to have most likely slower fractions. And your 2 favorites in here, the 3 Wordplay and the 11 Vibez, they have the best last race final time rating. Vibez has a 144 and Wordplay has a 137, and they both have tactical speed. So they look like the horses to beat. And the best fire number goes to Watchtower with a 94. She's number 6. And then the CPR, the comprehensive performance rating, pace, final time, and closing fractions, also goes to Watchtower with a 148. But Watchtower, as a late runner, is going to need some pace help. And looking at the track profile, 40 races at the 1 mile distance, 30% wins for front runners. Pressers win 35% of the time. Mid-pack runners, 25% of the time. Rear runners, just 10% wins. So it's tough for late runners to win at this distance. And as I said, there's not a lot of speed in here, at least on paper. And the overall best final time ratings, Vibez with a 144 was earned last time out. Some other horses have reached the 144 final time rating. Nadette, but she's a rear runner. She's going to do her best running late. And then Mahina, another one that likes to come from off the pace. So looking at the recent numbers, Wordplay won her last 3 starts. She's stepping up in class. She won at the 140 class level last time out, getting a 137 final time rating. So she's stepping up to a tougher level here, up into this restricted stakes event. So we'll see how she can do. But under Umberto Rispoli, she should be able to work out a decent inner tactical trip. Jeff Mullins, Umberto Rispoli, 3 for 5 together with a runner-up finish. And then number 11, the other horse to beat, Vibez. This one improved the final time ratings in the last 3 starts. At Lone Star in a little stakes race there was second, getting a 134. And then at Del Mar in her last 2 starts, she got a 138 final time rating, missing by a half length from post 10. And then last time out in the 155 class level, getting a 144 final time rating, winning by more than 3 lengths. She got a good trip in there under Flavien Prat. This time Juan Hernandez is going to ride, and he wins races with trainer Peter Urton. So the horses that I will use in the late pick 3. For this one, I'm going to key the 11 Vibez as my top choice. I'm also going to use number 3, Wordplay, number 5 in here, Raw Ability. That one is versatile, maybe can get a little closer to the pace. Number 6, Watchtower, and number 9, Miss Roberts. So those are the horses that I will use, and I'll have tickets at the end of this video. And in the 8th race, it's a maiden claiming event for California breds. This one 5.5 furlongs on the main track. And looking at the fast figs, Bazooka Charlie with a 110 fast fig, clearly faster than the others in this race. And then pulling up the race header now, 8 races at this distance, 62.5% wins for front runners. Pressers winning 25% of the time. Bazooka Charlie should be up there on the pace. Not a deep field at all in here, a field of 9. And for Bazooka Charlie, he has the best fire number. Again, speed throughout a race, comprehensive performance rating with 100, final rating with a 108. And then he's even earned better final ratings than that, getting a 113. So for this one, certainly the one to beat in here. If this one does lose, a first-time starter could end up getting the job done. But the horses that I will use in this race, Bazooka Charlie, even money favorite, looks like the most likely winner. I'll also use the 2, Mom Says, the 3, Maxville, and then a first-time starter, Naudesnoodle, number 8. Possibly a first-timer could jump up if for whatever reason Bazooka Charlie isn't able to get the job done, but it looks like he should on paper. Finally, in race 9, maiden special weight event, 6 furlongs on the turf course. And for this one, looking at the best fast figs, we have a fairly competitive heat in here looking at the fast figs. Helga Brandt has a 112, Surf Song with a 111, Houston Rose with a 110, and then Lady Chic a 109. And then looking at the speed and pace forecasts highlighted in yellow, you'll see Lady Chic has the best fire number, the CPR, and the final time rating. And then also looking over to the far right-hand side, final time ratings. The best last number goes to Helga Brandt with a 113, but the best rating goes to Lady Chic, best rating at the surface and the best at the distance. And that is 6 furlongs on turf. And for Lady Chic, she is turning back in distance in here. She couldn't handle a 1 mile distance last time out. She was in contention. She's right there tracking the pace. And then turning for home, she just couldn't kick it in. She was 8th, beaten 7 lengths. And she was the favorite there, but she's cutting back to 6 furlongs, her second career start. That was on June 8th at 6 furlongs, and she won that race, getting a 125 final time rating. And if she can run back to that race, she certainly could end up doing some damage in here. John Sadler, Hector Barrios, a good jockey trainer team, 23 wins from 71 starts. So Lady Chic will be the one that I will key on in this final race. And then the other horses that I will use, I'll use a few others in here. The one, My Perfect Wave, lightly raced, could improve. Another one that I'll use, the 6, Helga Brandt, I mentioned that one. The 7, Heads in Beds. The 8, Surf Song. And then the 12, Curtsy. So those are the other horses that I'll end up using in my late pick 3 tickets. Now here's how we're going to play the late pick 3. I'm going to do, for this event, I'm going to do a double key. So I'm going to key 2 horses, and you'll see the tickets now. So the first key I have is number 11 in the first leg. And I mentioned that that was the Swingtime Stakes. So number 11, Vibez, is my key in the Swingtime Stakes. My second key in race 8, that's Bazooka Charlie, number 4. And then my third key in these wagers, that is going to be number 3, Lady Chic, in race 9. So here are the $3 pick 3 tickets that I have on the screen. And the first $3 pick 3, 11 with 4, with the 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 12. So that's $18. The next $3 pick 3, I'm going to key the 11 with the 2, 3, 4, 8 with the 3. So that's $12. My final $3 late pick 3, 3, 5, 6, 9, 11 with the 4 with the 3. So I'm going to need 2 of my 3 horses, of my key horses, of 2 of my 3 key horses to win in order to cash the tickets. Let's see if I can get that job done. I'm confident that at least 2 of the 3, if they run their race, can definitely get the job done. Now, if all 3 key horses win, I can hit this late pick 3 for $9 because I'll have winning tickets in all 3 legs if my top choice win each of the 3 races. And then for the late double, we're just going to play one late double. It's going to be a total of $20. And in the first leg, that $5 late double is race 8. And I'll use the 4 Bazooka Charlie, and then the first timer, number 8 Naudesnoodle. And then in the second leg, I'll use 2 horses, the 1 My Perfect Wave and the 3 Lady Chic. And that $5 late double is 4-8 with the 1-3 for $20. So that'll wrap up my look at the late pick 3 and the late double at Santa Anita Park on Monday, October 13th. And if you're interested in my full card analysis, I offer full cards at Santa Anita Park each day they run. And you can find my full cards at todaysracingdigest.com on my handicappers page at that website. You can also get my full cards at therunawayhorse.com on my shop page. That is my personal website. And for my full cards, Santa Anita is going to be running from October 13th to October 26th. And I'm going to be covering the Del Mar fall meet after that from October 30th through November 30th, including both Breeders' Cup days on October 31st and November 1st. Also, Keeneland Saturdays, the final 2 Saturdays of the Keeneland fall meet, October 18th and 25th, full cards offered at that track as well. And that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.